Hello, and we're back. And before we actually start writing code on this new machine, let's do a little bit of navigation and see what we have here. First of all, I'm going to go back to the highest level, and I do that with my Mississippi string here. Let's see. Let me put a space here. Okay, I am at the highest level. Now, remember the MNT I told you? There it is right there. Let's go to there and see what happens. Now, I'm hitting the tab file. Let's see what happens. Okay. You have media, have M. Okay, you notice that when you had the N, you had only one entry that had that. It fussed at me when I just did the M because it said, well, did you mean MNT? I guess that means mount or media. Which one? Okay, I meant mount. Okay, let's do a directory of the mount, see what we have. Oh, wow. You have C, E, and WSL. Well, just for grins, let's go CD, C. Hey, look at that. That's your C drive. Alright, that was fun. Let's try that. Okay, there's an E drive. We skipped D for some reason. DIR. Okay, this looks like some, oh, I recognize that. I have a Seagate external hard drive, and this is some of the stuff that's associated with that. Alright, go back. Okay, and I forgot to put this double space in. In Windows, you don't put the put the space here, and in Bash you have to. Okay, there we go. Alright, it had this thing called, let's see, what was this other one? Okay, WSL, let's just see, CD, WSL. Okay, this doesn't look too promising. Okay, CD dot dot. Okay, now to show you something else. So what I showed you here is I showed you that you can actually access your Windows files from your Ubuntu VirtualBox. Now, if you also want to, you get double slash WSL $, and you can actually access your Ubuntu files from Windows. This is beginning to sound like the old commercial. Somebody put chocolate in my peanut butter. Somebody put peanut butter in my chocolate. I will tell you that it's kind of like the idea between old wine and old skins, and new wine and new skin. It's best to keep this two separate. So when you clone your repository, you could, in theory, clone it on your Windows drive and access it using Ubuntu. But the best thing to do would be to put it on the Ubuntu file. So we're going to head back where we were. Okay, and I'm back. Let's see, is there anything there? No, there's not. Okay, so that is a little bit of a tour of the Ubuntu box. Now the next thing we want to do, okay, I'm going to take the sudo out, and I'm just going to say apt upgrade. See what happens. It says you can't do that. It says, are you root? Well, the way you become root, the way you become the super user is instead of having this bell ding at you and then you have this display as sign in, you have to go sudo apd update. And okay, update is I'm just checking for updates. Saying what's your password for student? Everybody knows it, but it's still got to put it in. Okay, it says 13 packages can be upgraded. Now, you can say APD list upgradable, or you can say let's do the Nike thing and let's just do it. Okay, it says, do you want to do this? Sure, that's why I did it. And they got some real interesting names for these various Ubuntu incarnations. Okay, it's fussing about something. Let's see what happens. Okay, it says all packages are up to date. Yeah, this iteration of Ubuntu is called Jammy Jellyfish. I hope they don't stay up too late at night thinking about these things. But okay, so what we've done is we have navigated around in your Ubuntu box a little bit. We found out you can get your Windows files from there, and you can get your Ubuntu files from Windows. We will need that a little later, but we don't need to worry about reaching the Windows files from Ubuntu. Okay, so we have some more software to put onto your computer, and we should be ready to go. I'm going to stop this right here.